Hello friends, how are you? This is Dr. Shinagi, Ayurvedic medicine doctor and also Isha Hatha yoga teacher. So today in this video we are going to talk about what we should not eat if we have IBS, that is irritable bowel syndrome. Irritable bowel syndrome, as it is with the word irritable bowel syndrome or IBS, that has not been mentioned in Ayurveda, but there is another disease which has symptoms exactly like IBS that has been mentioned in Ayurveda, that is known as Grahini or IBS. In Ayurveda, this Grahini, I will use the word IBS so that no confusion, because we are looking for solutions, not for the difference in words. So, in Ayurveda, IBS has been mentioned under Chirakaleen Vyadhi, that means it has been mentioned as chronic disease. That means it never happens like IBS. Today my stomach is totally okay and tomorrow IBS will happen. This will never happen like this. It's always some symptoms comes, keep coming for years and we ignore, and then the disease get converted into IBS, that is known as irritable bowel syndrome. Syndrome means group of diseases, means sometimes you have some sign and symptom, some another group of IBS has some another symptoms. It is not like all the patients are suffer with the same symptoms, like if somebody has throat pain, everybody has throat pain, not like that. Every person has his symptom according to his body type, according to his Jatharagni, that is the digestion fire, and according to his immunity and the health of intestine, and where he stays, where he eats, what he does, what is his work style, which country he lives. So, it depends from person to person. So, before we see what we should not eat in IBS, first little bit try to understand why IBS happens. In Ayurveda, this Grahini disease or IBS happens, one of the reasons is Mandagni, that means low digestive fire or this very feeble digestive fire. That means whatever you are eating, that is not getting digested properly. So, when it is not getting digested properly, the things get converted into ama, that is also known as toxins, and it invites the chronic symptoms and chronic ailments. Now, what are the reasons that are mentioned in Ayurveda? Why does this happen? Why our fire becomes low? It is because one most common reason is Viruddha Ahar. Viruddha Ahar means wrong combination of food, because everybody is not aware of what is the right combination of food or wrong combination of food. Some people are born with low digestive fire, not very blessed with very good health. So, but their parents are blessed with very good health. So, they are eating what they are eating and their body is digesting it well, but the child that is born, sometimes his health is not so optimum. So, whatever the adult person is eating and digesting, they are giving the same food to the child, and for child that combination is not good for health, and this when you keep eating for long time wrong combinations of food, it can result into IBS. Sometimes also this happen, like we are hungry and we are not eating food on time, and we are keeping hunger for 4-5 hours, and then when hunger totally diminished, that time we are eating food, and if we make it a practice like daily it is like this, that will also lead to IBS. Sometimes also this happens like you are not hungry at all, not at all hungry. Your stomach is totally full, you have taken 4 meals a day, but still you are going to take dinner because there is a ritual that you should take dinner, but in your stomach there is no place, but still you are taking dinner. That can also lead to IBS. Sometimes if you are eating excess white flour and only white flour, no fiber, that can also lead to IBS. Now, the question comes, as you know, in our body there is digestive fire, Jatharagni, that is known in Ayurveda, and there are 7 Sahatvagnis and 5 elemental fires. So, all Ayurveda physiology goes around fire, and the main fire is Jatharagni. If Jatharagni is there, we are alive, our body is working, and food that we are eating, it is getting digested, and this is how, just similar as to natural fire. How we put wood in it and it produce heat. Same is the principle for food in Ayurveda, that you put food and there is digestive fire in our stomach and abdomen, and it will digest the food and get the food converted into the material which is easily absorbable by the body. So, all these things are being mentioned in Ayurveda. Now, the thing is, if somebody already has developed IBS, what is the remedy? What he should do, how to maintain it, how not to make it more worse. So, there are certain things in Ayurveda, if you try to avoid those things eating, if you remove those things from your food, then there are chances that you will get relief from IBS symptoms. So, the first product in this is milk. If you have any kind of IBS syndrome or any IBS issues, stop all the milk products, because as you know, your Jatra Agni, that is your digestive fire, is low in IBS, and if you are taking a milk product, then in some people it has been seen, the moment they take milk product, immediately they are rushing to the washroom. Sometimes may also confuse it with lactose intolerance, that is different thing. But in some IBS cases, milk makes the situation worsen, because you feel very heavy, you feel the stomach has not been emptied well, and it feels like the urge to go to stool is there, but evacuating of full bowel is not happening. So, this dissatisfaction is all the time in the stomach. So, and these symptoms get worsened if you take milk. So, first thing is you stop taking milk as a whole. You can take buttermilk. Buttermilk is good in a light form, not very sour, in a light form you can take. Some milk products also you can take, but if your IBS condition is very severe, then stop totally milk products, just take buttermilk if it is needed. That's too, like you know the benefits of buttermilk and you know how to make buttermilk traditionally, that is also known as Takra in Ayurveda. This you can take, otherwise you stop all the milk products, especially these market milk products, so totally stop. And Takra also, if you are taking like buttermilk, it should be home, like some farm, not from farm cow, some farmer who is taking care of the cow as a family member. So, from that who graze natural grass, not artificial fodder, natural grass and herbs, if the cow is eating, that kind of takar you can take. But otherwise, if this kind of milk is not available, don't take anything. Takra or no butter, no milk, no market curd, nothing. So, this is the first thing that you need to do. Next thing is try to avoid excess raw food. As you know, raw food, when we are eating, it includes raw salads, not fruits, but raw salads or raw sprouts, you know. So, these kind of food try to avoid. You take it, but in very limited quantities. Why? Because all this raw food, when we eat, it causes gas in the stomach, and your intestine is not so powerful that it can digest the raw food. Raw food is super good for health, and I always recommend, like, convert your diet into 50% raw and 50% cooked, but not for IBS people. If you have IBS problem, then first you need to maintain your digestive fire and then start including raw food. If you yourself must have observed, if you have IBS problem and if you are taking some raw food, it will worsen the symptoms. That day you will feel bloating, that day you will feel stomach upset, lot of gas in the stomach. All these things are happening because you are eating excess raw food and your digestive fire is very low. First make your digestive fire good and then eat raw. This way, if you are eating, it will make your health better, because this raw salads and it's good for health. But I am not saying eating only raw. Ayurveda recommends cooked food, but for fiber you can take raw food, but not in excess, only to healthy person whose digestive fire is super good, or even earlier somebody's digestive fire is not good, but now it is very good with Ayurveda medicines or some naturopathic things. Those people only can eat raw, so that the food will get properly digested and make you feel better, full of energy, not lacking in energy and stomach discomfort. Next thing is, which you need to avoid if you have IBS, is heavy grams, that is also known as kidney beans and these black grams. These both are very heavy to digest. They are the very best source of protein, very beneficial for health. But if you have IBS, then try to avoid them because they are cough enhancing and they are difficult to digest. When your digestive fire is low because of IBS, then try to avoid this black grams and kidney beans. These both cooked vegetables are very good, very tremendous benefits for health and make you very strong. But if you have IBS, then try to avoid it because it will aggravate the symptoms that you are feeling because of IBS. First, treat IBS with the consultation from some Ayurveda doctor or the doctor whom you trust, or anybody whom you feel like they are good. First treat IBS and then only start taking these things. Before that, if you will take, it will aggravate the symptoms. Next thing is you should avoid the excess use of wheat. Wheat is very nutritious, very beneficial, but as I mentioned, wheat is also very difficult to digest. If you have low digestive fire, especially if you are taking your dinners after sunset and your digestive fire is low, for you to digest this wheat will become very difficult. In these cases, try to have more vegetable soup or some light food. You can have even millets that has more fiber. This kind of food you can take, but try to avoid wheat diet if you are having IBS after sunset. And during daytime also, excess of wheat don't take if you are not on any supplement with Ayurvedic medicines or any other supplements which supports your IBS. I mean, if you are taking some treatment and your digestive fire is good, then you can take wheat, no issues. But if you are not able to find any treatment and still if you are taking wheat, and after wheat if you are feeling stomach is very bloated and wheat not able to digest, so this is because wheat is heavy to digest. Only if you have good digestive fire, a lot of physical activity, then only you will be able to digest wheat. Otherwise, wheat will be difficult for you to digest, but you can take millet, you can take maize and ragi. These all things are very beneficial because they contain a lot of fibers, and in IBS person fiber is needed. Next thing is, in IBS people many times this happen, like people choose to do detox. And as you know, whenever we talk about detox, that means a set of raw food come in our mind. Like when we do detox means we will shift on raw diet mostly. This generally means detox. And in IBS people also, they choose to do detox and they start eating raw, a lot of raw and no cooked food. And what will happen, because IBS person don't have excess digestive fire, his digestive fire is already low according to Ayurveda, and if you take these detox things and raw things, you will not be able to digest it, though it will aggravate the symptoms, like sometime loose motion, sometime upset, it will upset the stomach little bit and you feel symptoms are not good, but we just tolerate it. We thought like, okay, detox is happening. But detox doesn't mean it will make your system worsen. Detox means it will help you to make you feel better. The thing is, you should work towards raising your digestive fire. Detox is a wonderful thing. A natural raw food is a wonderful thing only if you have good digestive fire and good strength. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're watching me for the first time, there is a bell icon, there is a subscription button. Please click the bell icon, hit the subscription button so that you stay in tune with our upcoming videos. Also, if you would like to support us, there is a join button near subscription button. You can click this join button and you can support us. Those of you who want Ayurveda consultations, please write to me on this given email ID and I will let you know how we can schedule it. If you have any questions, please write down those questions in the comment section. I will try to answer your questions in the best possible way. So with this note, I would like to say stay healthy, stay blessed, take care. Bye.